going on, guys? So I am here. We just wrapped up a class here with Master Bruno Carvalho. Today we're gonna go over one drill that we use to break down posture. And Bruno's gonna go ahead and go over this. He's the black belt, so I'm gonna let him do it. And then we're gonna use an exercise, a special exercise, to increase that performance of that particular move. So Bruno, go ahead, brother.
So we're gonna work on close guard. It's a drill that we used to do a lot. So remember that to work on this position, I gotta have a strong core and a strong hip flexor position, right? I cannot allow him to get this space. So I either get him close to me, or if I get close to him and he sits back, right? I have to cut this distance, especially in MMA. I don't want him to be punching me here, right? And Jiu-Jitsu is gonna be creating this distance. I want to always stay in here, either using my leg or my body. So I use my leg first, he sits, I can always stay, I cannot allow him to go there. So one of the drills we're gonna use is using my leg and cross grip, right? I'm gonna cross grip and use my leg. Go one side, other side. One side, other side. From there we're gonna add a choke, so I'm gonna cross grip. Sometimes if it's too hard, I'm gonna add a figure four position, figure four grip, and break it towards this way. I don't want his hand over my arm though. I want my arm over his arm. Now again, I'm using my leg and my hands at the same time. Grip. You can start to lock again to try to get a choke. All right. Another situation that you guys can probably use a lot, especially more for no gi, is the same way, but I'm gonna try to swim under. So when I bring him, this happens a lot in MMA and no gi situation where you're more slippery than a gi. From ear to ear, I'm swim, and I'm just gonna go to the side. But I can get in here, right? But again, I'm squeezing my arms, and everything tight together. Not letting him breathe. Okay? It's a good squeeze in there. Try the other side. I keep squeezing. Sometimes I can use this to go for a side choke, and a lot of different situations we could do from there. Just like rapid swing. Yeah. So this is a very good control of a cross grip and bringing your core and everything together.
All right, perfect. So you guys check that out. Obviously, when you're talking about breaking someone's posture, you know, this is something that we utilize and the strength adaptations that we need to gain that optimal movement and that control on the mats. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over an exercise that I like to utilize, that I implemented in with Bruno so that we can increase that ability to have that great guard retention and to break down the posture. Let's do this. All right, guys, so now we're gonna get into the special exercise. All you need to use is a jump stretch band or an Elite FTS band. Again, the thickness is dependent upon the strength of the athlete, so just make sure you monitor it. You can use a mini band and work your way up to a heavy band. You're gonna take a med ball, same concept. The medicine ball, depending on your strength, you wanna make sure that you're gauging it from maybe like a 14-pound to a 20-pounder for a male. For a female, maybe 8 to 10 pounds, something along the lines of that. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna enhance the irradiation by squeezing the ball with your adductors. So he's gonna squeeze like he's got me in his guard, but he's using the ball as that surface area, right, to increase contractibility of those adductor muscles. Then we're gonna use the band for accommodated resistance. He's gonna pull in the band and then pull his legs up to his chest with the medicine ball in between his legs. So you're working on those flexor muscles and he's pulling with his back. So he's actually working posterior chain, adduction with the legs, and he's also working on anterior flexion. So this is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Now you don't need a partner for this. You can use this against a pole or a rig or something along the lines of that, just tie it up. I'm gonna go ahead and give him some resistance. He's gonna go ahead and squeeze that ball nice and tight. Then from there, he's gonna pull in and row. Pull in and row. Pull, squeeze, row. Good. You wanna kind of make sure that your shoulders come up into the ball, your chest comes up into the ball, and you're bringing your knees and your chest together as you're rowing through. We're gonna do about 10 reps here. Good. Sliding through, pulling tight, squeezing, and relax. Perfect, good. So again, as you can see, as he's pulling through, he's actually activating the muscles of his posterior chain with the back. He's pulling in just like you're pulling them into your guard, and he's going and he's driving his legs together. Again, we're trying to close down that posture. If you guys seen this before, you've probably seen it on our live training that me and my boy did here. Again, if you don't know who this is, make sure you look him up on Instagram. Bruno, go ahead and say your Instagram.
Bruno BC Carvalho.
All right, we're gonna put the link in the description. Make sure you follow this man. We're gonna be doing some more types of drills like this, but also we're probably gonna be coming out with a program, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks again for watching. Bruno, you got anything else? Awesome. So, again, thanks again for watching. Hit the comments down below, because I know you'll have some type of questions there. Make sure you subscribe, make sure the notification. I'll see you again next time. Peace. If you've ever wanted to train BJJ, or you're interested in following the exact training program of world-class BJJ practitioners, check this out. My name is Phil Daru. I'm the head strength and conditioning coach of American Top Team. I've been working with Dustin Poirier, Junior Dos Santos, Edson Barboza, Frankie Edgar, Cesare Matuda, Antonio Carl De Sapato, and many others. I've created the online training program, Ground Control. This will take any BJJ practitioner to the next level to be able to dominate their opponents on the mats. Whether you're just starting out or you're a high-level black belt, this program will give you the edge over your opponents. Remember, private lessons can get pretty expensive for me, so if you want to learn how to train at an affordable and one-time price, go check out Ground Control in the link in the description.